My name is Floyd Kessler. I'm 17 years old and I'm a senior at the Capital Area School for the Arts Charter School, and I'm a proud trans man. We all know why we're here. It is self-explanatory. Our existence is being questioned. I am an activist but also a minor, meaning for the time being I can only watch my peers vote without doing so myself. I'm often worried that my peers may be desensitized to what is happening around them if it doesn't apply to them. I too am often desensitized by the world around me. What helps me is seeing the situation visually. So I ask you, if you are comfortable, to raise your hand if you identify as transgender. This includes folks that identify outside the binary. I say that's a good amount of people. So what exactly could be affecting us and our communities? In this day and age, technology impacts all aspects of life. And with mass amounts of information, it is hard to decipher what is happening and what things could mean. I often have trouble keeping everything straight, so I'm going to attempt to break things down for you as best I can. Here are the facts as I know them. The Trump administration is considering the definition of gender as a biological, immutable condition determined by genitalia assigned at birth. This is immoral on so many levels. No human being has the right to define and label another human being. The second problem is that the government has no right to be concerned with anyone's body, male or female, or those who don't fit the binary. When the United States was a healthier and more accepting nation under President Barack Obama, federal programs including education and healthcare were recognized gender largely as an individual's choice, not as sex assigned at birth. We all remember this policy as narrow-minded people began to worry unnecessarily about who was walking into a public bathroom. The policy finally allowed bathrooms, dormitories, and other arenas to open to those whose gender identification fit their personal definition. Sadly, conservatives, especially evangelical Christians who often use the Bible as a weapon, were incensed by allowing this new freedom of expression. What does this mean for us in the transgender community? The long-fought freedom that had finally been given to us is in danger of being eradicated. In simple terms, our current administration is trying to erase us. I will not be erased. I will not be marginalized by people who feel they have the right to judge other people. I will not be told what bathroom to use in a public place. I will not allow anyone to define my gender except me, and all of us share that same basic civil right. It is not easy being transgender. We have to face a whole slew of problems: bathroom discrimination and public shaming or harassment, bullying and physical abuse, being misgendered and named incorrectly both in private and public spaces, as well as being told by our government that we don't have the right to exist. It is estimated that 1.4 million Americans recognize themselves surgically or otherwise as a gender other than the one they were born into. This is a small percentage of the American population, but it is a large and vocal group of marginalized Americans whose voices must be heard. Through education, meticulous and sometimes slow-moving dialogue, and the art of listening can help those who don't understand us get a better idea of who we are as human beings. What does this mean for the future of transgender America? It is our responsibility to support each other, care for each other, and protect each other from those who want to erase us. It is our responsibility to change America and to educate those who believe they have a right to tell us who we are. It is our responsibility to vote for those in the government who support us, and to vocally denounce those whose hatred causes pain and suffering to the transgender community. Finally, we need to remember that change moves slowly. We need to remember to speak as well as listen, and to educate those who are willing to hear our stories and help them to support us. In this way, our rights can be restored, and those who try to negate our existence be silenced. Thank you.